this out real quick. I don't know if everybody know us personally as individuals, so what I want to do right now is I want to take this time out to introduce everybody. So let me just introduce everybody. I need from the people up top, from the people on the bottom, and the people in the back on both sides to give it up when I say, so what I want to do right now is I just want to go back a little bit with y'all. So check this out. Yo, dressed in indigenous garb, sitting in the bar. The words that I used to be all people applaud. Now watch how the brother adapt, fill in the gaps perhaps. I play the block until the curve collapse. Then check the method and put the message on record. Come over effort and change the neighborhood preference and keep them guessing. From the old to the adolescent, it's J5 and it ain't no half stepping.
Play, we display, can only convey the vibe when they DJ. Colonial repertoire from the MPC. Feel sorry for those who bystand innocently, the innocently divides men's courage in half. I murdered my staff, demolished every nerd in my path. The verbal to rap was how I overdue day job. We do play live, ask the people who they rob, the crew J5.
We vibe right into the night. Words that we write will calm down the cellular sight. Come to the light, the wordplay we display. Kept us moving from Tokyo to LA. Catch the feeling as we move on. Follow the groove and steadily soothe. Got you all coming into. Follow the crew. No mean thing, cause we tied like shoestrings. When we sing, you hear buzz like these things.
When we play, you walk this way.
We just to celebrate. We came here tonight just to celebrate. Hey, you want to see that? We rocking the place. Hey, everyone, what's going on? Happy Wednesday. Happy hump day. Humpy day. All right. I want to say hello to everyone, and I hope your week's been going well. I hope it goes even better the rest of the week. So don't make today a good day. Make it a great day. All right. And we don't make mistakes here. We make happy accidents. All right. I don't care. I see my cousin shaking his head. And speaking of which, spoiler alert, I want to go ahead and jump straight into it because this guy, there's no denying that he's fly. Maybe sometimes with limes. But guess what? Because that dude is bitter as lime, sour, and sour as citrus. I feel like I got nothing like a princess at what he is. But I'm a prince. I'm a king. But he's right there with me. I'm playing. He's really cool. Too cool for school. Too cool to even know where he has to jump in a pool. So guess what? Don't even feel like the Jolt. Because what? His name is Colt. The Bolt. Yeah. Yeah, you're on.
Am I on? Oh, shit. Sorry. My bad. I didn't realize I was on. That's my fault. Hi.
You gotta wait for the cue. Gotta wait for the cue, bro.
That was my fault. I was finishing up an email as you were doing that. That's my fault. 100%.
That's just irresponsible. You gotta wait.
It is irresponsible, and I am so sorry about that. But wait, I can't. I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna save it. All
right. I'm not gonna save this because it's hot in here, and I'm gonna switch this out.
Oh well, that I'm not waiting for.
What does that
say? Hey.
Oh, I got the one down, one up. Oh, one more. I'm gonna hit it with. Yeah, that's right. We're tied for number one in the NBA right now. We're undefeated.
I'm so happy for you.
I didn't realize that there was a playing Atlanta. The rive on, well, technically the real rive on 85 is the Falcons and the Panthers, or the Pigeons and the Panthers. But I didn't realize there was a trophy, an unofficial trophy that was given to the overall winner of the ATL.
Yeah.
Series. It's called Winning the Pig.
Yeah.
I know. I heard that earlier. I was like, is that a thing? Like it's called the Pig Trophy. I don't know where it came from. Maybe it has to do with barbecue. I don't know. Well, what are you gonna do? All I know is we win today. And it's great because everyone played really well. PJ Washington, just a quick recap. PJ Washington had the same number as his jersey, 25. He was 9 for 9 for 2 or on field goal attempt, or at least 2 point attempts. maybe it was just field goal attempts. He may have missed a free throw. I don't know. Terry Rozier had a solid game too. Melo was dishing the ball. Brandon Miller wound up with 13 points, 3 rebounds, solid. So it's a good looking thing. And Mark Williams. On that note, Mark Williams, maybe it's because I thought maybe it's the jerseys because they changed the jerseys look dope. By the way, they changed them back to where they look like the old school. But Mark Williams, I saw him. I'm like, I knew he grew out his hair, but man, he beefed up, man. His only thing last year was that he was scrawny. Hey, dude. He's scrawny. Get off your email.
Sorry. This is the last thing that I needed to send, and that's it.
You can wait till after it's done.
No. But anyways, Brandon Miller, did he perform pretty good, Brandon Miller?
I said he had 13 points and 3
That's
rebounds.
not bad.
That was really good. For his first game, where he only played
it could have been better with rebounds, but
he played less than 20 minutes. It's pretty good, and he had a clutch 3.
How did Gordon Hayward do?
Yeah, all right, wasn't bad. I mean, he wasn't. The focal point was PJ having 25, and it was a very even game. But Mark Williams, man, that dude, I was just saying, he beefed up, man. His biggest thing last year, he was still a beast, but he was not obese, but he was a beast, and he was but he was still skinny, like wiry. Man, he looked big. He looked like he gained 15 pounds of muscle, dude. Oh my god! And he was pushing Capello around. So that's always good. I like that. But and Trae Young, man, we're Atlanta's man, we make them rue the day. Ooh, well, on that note, let's go ahead and jump in to where we are. And since this small potato head here, small potatoes.
Small potatoes.
I'll go ahead and start this sucker off and say it's something that is just absolutely cool about midday, except for it goes with the theme because it's onside, but it's the same color as my cousin's face over here and mixed with a little bit of his shirt too. It's a little red, it's a little orange. It's called, it's onside the horizon. The horizon. What you got to do, you got to put down that so you don't blind yourself. What's up? Yeah, so onside the horizon is an absolute, if you do not know, it is a gem of a section of our show that is about things that are going on. Could be sports related. Doesn't have to be sports related. Could be in your own life. Could be just something you're looking forward to, in general, or something that just the world should be looking forward to. But nothing that is offensive or politics or religious or anything based. Just anything other than that. So, distractoid over here. I'm going to go ahead and go first.
Go ahead. I'm listening to you. I'm excited because I know exactly what I'm going to say. You probably.
Well, then save your email till after because it's
not.
No,
it's already. I just want to verify it's sent, and it just did send. We're chilling. We are chilling. But wait, can I do it? Shout out, motherfucking embrace the chaos. The Arizona Diamondbacks are going to the World Series. They had a hell of a comeback last night. It was only it was a 1-run comeback, but it was in Philadelphia. They had to win. They had to win 2 games in Arizona. They won 2 games in Arizona. They had to win 2 games, the final 2 games of the series I like that jacket, by the way, or pullover, whatever it's called. It's like a lightweight pullover. Anyway, but they had to win game 6 and game 7 in Philly, which is a hostile environment. It is a hostile baseball environment. And fuck yes, we did it. We pulled it off. We're going back to Arizona. I think we start in Arlington, if I'm correct. I think first games are in Texas, maybe, right?
Well,
first 2 are in
They had 10 more wins than they did this year.
Okay. First is, dude, that's fine. Embrace the chaos, man. Embrace the chaos. And shout out Phoenix Suns. They looked like shit last night, but you know what? They won, so that's all that matters.
Yeah, both teams look pretty.
Yeah, I was gonna say it was a start of the season game. It was definitely.
I got the point total wrong on my prognostication. I thought
really.
The projection was for 240, which means it would have had to be 120 each, and it didn't even. One of my coworkers said He said, no, this game's going to barely reach 100. I'm like, you're out of your gourd. What are you talking? Even without Bradley Beal, he was right. I mean,
Yeah.
I'll admit when I'm wrong. I'll even tell him next time I talk to him. I'm saying I couldn't have been more wrong. Oh, so
what's your onside the horizon? Horizon.
Oh man, well, it already.
I mean, I feel like I know it already happened, but still.
Well, that was just awesome. I mean, I had to get that out of the way. It was just awesome. But no, I mean, mine is just pretty simple actually. It's onside the horizon, man. It's gonna have to be, man. I guess just honestly, it's gonna be just the college basketball season starting here in the next week. That's what I'm really like. I mean, we're probably gonna have.
Is it next week? That they start.
It's the first week of November. But all right, if that's not the case, I'll go. And I didn't want to do sports, but I'll go ahead and put this out there though. I'm really looking forward to the Tar Heel football team rebounding off what they did, and then on that note, rebounding literally in college basketball and the Panthers. Oh, I am looking for this. The Panthers. It's going to be the battle of the top two quarterbacks drafted this weekend. And
are they in Houston this weekend?
They're in Carolina.
Oh, they're in Carolina. Houston's here this weekend.
I'm looking forward to putting a 1 on that win column.
Let's hope. My goodness gracious.
We'll find out. Let's hope so. Let's hope Frank Reich has officially relinquished play calling duties, which I didn't know he had to begin with. So I'm glad because he's been calling it really crappy. It's been sloppy calling. All right.
Crappy.
So
crappy pappy.
The next thing is very, very important because we've onsided the horizon. We've onsided that, so we should already make sure we onside the looking in, the looking glass. I didn't have my glasses with me, so I'm gonna
the looking glass. The looking glass. I don't know what that was, but we're just gonna go with it, man.
I had nothing to do with. I had nothing to do with that. Okay, so it's like there you go. I can't do this whole thing. I'm not even gonna try. I look ridiculous. My arms don't bend that way. Yeah, so
they don't bend that way.
Yeah, well,
I was just kind of funny. I know.
I'm smushing my face. No, so yeah, onside looking in. That is, we cover two major sports in America. It is basketball, it's round ball, and pigskin. Mainly professional sports, but we like to mix it up. Obviously, we just mentioned baseball, but on that note, that is also more than what we are. More than that. That's what this segment is for. It is sports related. Unlike the other one, it is sports related. So what we're going to do is shout out something. It can be cricket. It can be badminton. It can be jacks. It can be yo-yoing. It can be polo. It can be darts.
You say it could be polo?
Yeah, polo.
That's kind of fun. I didn't even think about that. That's kind of fun.
It could be bowling. It could be water bowling.
It could be water bowling.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I'm not even gonna lie. That kind of sounds fun.
It could be skeet shooting. It could be. I'm gonna keep going. Let's see if I keep on. It could be like it could be hide and go seek. It could be the professional hide and go seek league. There actually is a professional tag league. It could be the professional tag league. There you go. You guys get. I can keep going, but you get the.
You definitely could keep going, but we're gonna just make it work. We're just gonna.
It could be the, or they used to have the National Lingerie League, the NLL or whatever it was, or something like that. Or it's like you never the NL. I don't know. You never saw that. It was girls literally.
No, I didn't.
Girls in literally lingerie, like worth thongs.
Oh, you know what's funny? Actually, okay, so I never really I wasn't like
hard.
Well, yeah, I wasn't actually like old enough to like watch it, but I do remember as a kid they did. It was like arena, right? Like it was in like an arena. It wasn't like outside usually.
I'm pretty sure it's been. I was in college when I saw it. We were just like it was called the LF. No, LFL. That's what it's called. It was on Spike or whatever.
The lingerie football.
Lingerie football league. It was like
I love it.
I mean, every guy probably did. Well, not every guy, but it was also ridiculously sexist, obviously. But
duh.
They would actually hit each other though, 'cause they wore helmets and shoulder pads.
Well, they would not. I mean, those girls are rough. They're tough.
Dude, women rugby players, I've seen them. There are women rugby games that were at colleges I've visited. Man, those girls, I would not.
Rugby? Ugh, dude, that sounds rough. Especially you get one girl that don't like you, bam!
my ex had a friend that did it, and she asked my ex if she wanted to do it. And I'm like,
she really had a friend? She had a friend that did it?
Yeah. And like, I just like laughed. No, but she said, like, I don't know. She
Explains a lot. Explains a lot.
You know my ex, and she said, she asked if she wanted to do it. And I said, and she's like, yeah, she asked me. I'm like, no, you would. I mean, you can, but you're going to literally be like this. You're gonna get it. Have you seen those women hit? I'm like, okay.
Oh my god, no way, no freaking way.
Let's see you in your first scrum. We'll see that. There we go.
Scrum de Leontius.
Yeah, the Eagles do the best scrum. I mean, obviously. All right. So what is your onside looking at? What is your sport? You always said baseball, I guess. So.
Yeah, I mean the World Series, but I mean I feel like everyone that's been keeping up with us has knew that was going to happen. I was going to say that, but to be honest, okay, so this is going to sound so stupid, but this Saturday on ESPN they have the cornhole championships.
Word. Not so stupid. Hey, I forgot to mention cornhole. That's a good one.
I was never good at cornhole whatsoever. I was terrible at it, and the more I drank, the worse that I got with it, but. It was hilarious.
Oh, dude, you're tripping. I'm that dude at cornhole, man. That's what we did. That's what we did when I was living in Utah. That was like the pastime that we did. That was what we did, man. It was fun as hell, but it was plus people got really angry at it. So I learned.
Well, that's what I say. But what's crazy is some of these kids. There's kids that do it and they're professional at it. They're good. They're good.
I don't do the spin toss though.
Yeah, I can't do that. Mine's more like, wee, let's see what we can do.
What I do is I rest it like a cushion, like a pillow on my hand. And I do so I want to keep my arm straight. I can do it spinning, but it's yeah. My brother Matt he criticizes a lot of things, but he was he criticized like that's what professionals do. Like I said, I was a professional. I just said I was good. Wasn't going on ESPN The Oak Show. All right.
Shout out to your other brother. It's his birthday, isn't it?
I know. I shout out. Oh, that's true. Shout out.
Happy birthday, Greg.
I already sent him some shout out on the podcast. Shout out to Greg Livengood. Love you, brother. Happy birthday. The dude is a solid. I'm not going to say his age because that's not cool. All right.
he's a good guy. I like Greg.
Oh, he's a great guy. He's a great guy.
I like everybody.
Yeah, I love humans. I love animals and humans, and I like aliens in the earth. All right, so I like birds. So I will say yes, that's a good one. I like it. That's a good one.
I do too. He's a good one. Shout out him.
Shout out to the next time I can watch disc golf on that's my
dude.
I want to watch.
That sounds so much fun right now. Actually,
disc golf is great. I'm going to watch disc golf the next time. That's my onside looking. Next time, I don't know when it's happening, but next time it happens, I'm watching disc golf. Wow. Shout out to QC Charlotte.
Shout out disc golf, baby.
Charlotte is the national capital of disc golf. True story. They have the most disc golf courses per capita in America. That's where they have the professional disc golf championships every year.
Yeah, we love that. We love it.
It's great. All the hippies come in and they go.
Heck up.
Come in with their lunch bag, what they look like lunch boxes with 50 discs, but it's like, and they get there, like they come out, you think they're gonna have beer in there, and it's like, oh no, some of them have beer, I'm sure. That's what we did when we played disc golf. It's like real golf. I'm not going out.
You know what's crazy is like
I think it's weird to go out and play golf without either your friends or without at least a couple of beers or something.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Defeats the purpose. What's going on?
Well, I was just gonna say, it's weird. It's like, so I've got the game on in the background on ESPN.
Watching Wimby.
Yeah, and the one he hasn't really done much yet, but that's not what I was gonna say. It's just weird. He is the only one I recognize on the Spurs. The only one I recognize. Like, I don't recognize anybody. I used to know the Spurs so well because they were rivals with the Suns.
The bleached hair dude, I know, but I don't remember his name at the moment.
Number 10, yeah. They just showed him on the screen. I don't know what his name is.
He's their second best player. All right. So mine is really vague, but I'm still, next time disc golf comes on, or the next time bowling comes on. There you go.
Dude, Chris Paul Invitational. That was always the best thing to watch because he would always have the stars on there.
I fucked up. You know what I should have? I'm actually amend my onside looking in real quick. Oh, not onside the horizon. First Take is coming to, and on ESPN is coming to Winston-Salem on November 7th.
What?
Yeah, because he went to Winston-Salem State, so he's going to be.
That's so cool.
Yeah. I'm like,
are you going?
I'm thinking really hard about it.
You have to go. That was so cool.
Mm-hmm. I'm really thinking hard about it. It's like it's gonna be him, Shannon Sharp, and obviously Molly. And Steven.
If it's a Wednesday, the 7th is a Wednesday, right? Or is that a Tuesday?
I don't know. I have it marked on my calendar. That's all I know. But they're coming to. It's going to be at Winston-Salem State, and it's going to be, and apparently he's going to have guests come on too. I'm like, I don't know who he's going to have there, but it's HBCU week, so they're going to Savannah State where Shannon Sharp went, and then 2 days later they're going to Winston-Salem State. Coming here to Winston-Salem State.
Solid.
Yeah, I'm really considering going. So, but I'm sure it's going to be freaking packed. It's going to be like a damn coming over there. But it'll be worth it to see, maybe. I mean, hey, go shout out to the Rams, WSSU, baby. Woo. HBCUs, man. All right.
HBCU.
Well, that's just like historically black colleges.
Woo!
Shout out to. All right. So that was, I had to amend that. I forgot about that. So if you're in Winston, head up to go.
If you're in Winston, shout out your boy.
Watch some awesome band.
Shout out your boy.
Watch some awesome band play, some awesome drum lines, some cool ass vibes. I'm sure there's gonna be bomb ass food there too. And then you get to hear Stephen A. Smith yell and holler and be annoying, but it'll be cool. So, moving on, shall we talk about? This is going to be a purely basketball centric thing, I'm assuming here. I think this is more on the whimsy of my friend here. He wanted to talk a lot about basketball, so I'll tell you what. Why don't you go ahead and give the first topic of what you think could be talked about?
So my first topic that I think that would be talked about would be just how opening night went, what we thought. I really want to talk about, I don't know if you watched this game at all, to be honest, but I was watching baseball for the most part. I won't lie. So I wanted to talk about the Denver Nuggets.
Now I watched all three as much as I could. Mainly, I went in and out of baseball, but I watched both basketball games for the majority, though. But the Denver Nuggets, yeah, go for it. What do you got?
I just think that just looking at them, it was absolutely – I was having a blast watching them. It looked great. It looked like team basketball. They look strong. They look really good. And they lost. Who did they lose? It was a key person off the bench, I think, correct? Was it Caldwell Pope?
I think it was.
Was it Caldwell Pope?
It was. So, I didn't see him in the game. I didn't see him in the game, so I'm assuming it's him. And they lost Ish Smith, but that's not that big. No offense to Ish, but it's not that big of a deal. Are you looking that up or something?
Yeah, it was. It was Caldwell Pope. But they looked really strong. Obviously, the season's a very long season, and as we can say for anybody, which is already affecting the Suns right now, since Booker's not playing tomorrow night, nor is Bradley Beal still. Which Bradley Beal, it makes sense.
Why is Booker not playing? He was there last night.
Booker played last night. He had a tough turnaround versus Curry that looked so good, but his left foot. It's the foot that always that and his left hamstring have always bothered him throughout his whole career. I don't know if there's a pre-existing injury that happened in high school or something with that, but he always has had problems with that foot and also his hamstring. Fortunately, his hamstring's not the problem right now, but still, God, Kyrie's so swift. It's ridiculous.
It's only 2 games in. The dude's already taken a damn load management off here with his foot. Yeah.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. That's why, like, that's the other headline, I guess, is like the Phoenix Suns in general. Can they actually produce or perform to what they're supposed to? Yes and no. I just don't. We're so injury prone. Devin Booker's been so injury prone his whole career. I mean, he's had the most games he's ever played in a season was 58. That's got to change. That
Really?
has to change. Yes.
That's not damn. That's actually surprising. Well, it's what is Durant is not recently in recent years. He's not been. I think you know what surprised me. They said that Durant last night. They said that was his first time since leaving Golden State that he was in San Francisco. That means he's been injured every single time they played.
Dude, isn't that kind of crazy? 6 years.
Has it been 6 years? Yeah,
That's wild, isn't it?
I know that the East doesn't play. They only play the West twice each, give or take.
Correct. Yeah, one at home and one on the road. So that's easy.
Not inexplicable, but that just shows how much he's been unavailable during that.
Yeah.
Plus, he was injured 2 years after, for 2 years after he left Golden State, right?
Correct. Yes.
He had a whole year. Then he was out for most of the next year, give or take. I don't know. Yeah, he had a gnarly ass injury. Him and Klay Thompson both did. Same game.
Dude, was it the same game or was it? Yeah, it was the same game because Durant was in the first quarter or second quarter. Excuse me.
The Raptors wouldn't have won that. Wouldn't have won that series if they.
No, not at all. It would have been a three-peat. It would have been a three-peat.
He even came back and shot his last free throw, or shot his free throws after he had torn his knee.
Yeah.
Because if he hadn't, I think they would have had to I don't know. There was some rule thing. He said
if you can't shoot the free throw, the other team gets to pick who they shoot the free throw. So you could have a rookie that literally has not played a single minute and is a terrible free throw shooter that they could pick.
They probably would have picked Draymond Green. Actually, Draymond's not a bad shooter.
Draymond's not bad at free throw shooting. He's just not the best.
He's like the high 60s, low 70s. He's just.
Yeah, exactly.
Also, Draymond wasn't playing last night. That is a huge deal when it comes. I mean, I know that Beal wasn't playing, but Beal's going to consistently not play. That's just Beal. He doesn't play a lot.
Oh, unfortunately, that is Beal. So
I mean, him and Wall were just always notorious for never being on the court at the same time.
What happened to him? Is he retired now?
I think he's just a free agent. He never got signed again.
Well, I know he was with the Clippers, and then I just don't think he ever got picked back up by the Clippers, to be honest.
No, they cut him.
Did they cut him? That's so sad. That's so sad to hear.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
It just goes down.
What are you gonna do though? I mean,
not much.
Yeah.
I mean, play better, but he just never was. I think it's his confidence that got shook.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, but back to the Nuggets though. On that, because we can get to the Warriors, the Dubs in a second. But you're talking about man. I think it was very much a statement win. And I think that they just wanted to remind everyone. It's like that Roy Jones Jr., if anyone knows it, we used to joke about it. He made a rap song. It's like, y'all must have forgot. That's what the Nuggets were like last night. Like, y'all must have forgot. They were clicking, man. Like a keyboard mouse. They were clicking. It was like, Jamal Murray is, I always forgot that he was a point guard. I mean, he could be a two guard, but he is like a bona fide one if he wants to be. And
dude, he is.
His shot is pure, dude. It is just. I forget where he went to school too. I think it was like UConn or was it Kentucky? One of the two. It was a blue school.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, as I know, but Booker went to Kentucky. I know because I wanted the Hornets to draft him, but we didn't. Instead, we got Frank Kaminsky. And ironically, who played for the Suns later on. But I was saying, like, get that Booker kid, man. I seen him shoot at Kentucky. Get that kid, man. We need a wing. We need a wing. And then we got Kaminsky, and it was like.
And we got Kaminsky.
That's what I kept. That was in Michael Jordan's days where I kept saying, like, I think Michael Jordan's racist towards black people because every time we always got tall, lanky, unathletic white guys like Frank Kaminsky, Adam Morrison, Cody Zeller. Although Cody Zeller proved to actually be okay. It wasn't that
He wasn't that bad.
He wasn't worth that high pick, but he was. I mean, God,
he definitely was not worth that high pick. But
dude had to literally switch hands on his free throw form because he was so bad at his right hand. His like last year in Charlotte, and then he went to the Clippers. He was like switching hands and doing it basically one-handed. What are you doing?
Wow, sorry, that was weird.
Yeah. He was basically doing one hand. It wasn't basically. He was doing like one-handed with a hand like right here and like pushing. Oh my god. Sad thing is, it actually worked better. But we got Mark Williams now. Niccolo Bolstra, he got his standard, run of the mill triple double. At a standard level, 27 points and 13 rebounds and 10, or something like that, and 11 assists, something like that, give or take. It's like just your run of the mill triple double.
I saw that. What was it on this morning on First Take that they were talking about Anthony Davis? He had what? He didn't even have a. Was it a single point? He didn't have a single point.
17 in the first half, and he had 3.
Nothing.
In the second half, he had 0. I was like, what the hell are you doing? Oh, it's your water.
Nice support water bottle.
I got you. No, he had 0, and he was 0 for 6. That is his worst percentage in a half as a Laker in his career.
Jeez.
That's what I read, and he had 3 rebounds, I think. So
3? Yeah.
16 and 3, I think is what it was. Oh no, Niccolo pushed him around everywhere. I mean, as he does, that's what he does. So.
Yeah, exactly.
Aaron Gordon defended him too, and Aaron Gordon is a great defender. He's just so athletic and freaking huge and muscular, even though he's 6'9", 6'10". I mean, he's not Aaron Gordon is not a scrub. Dude is a freak.
No, he is not a scrub at all.
He's done better than Zach LaVine has done in his career.
Yeah, exactly.
He may not have won the dunk contest, even though he did twice. But he is a better. Still, Zach LaVine can't stay on the court. Him and Lonzo are just their career is probably toast at this point. Sad as that is, so I don't have a problem with Lonzo, but I digress. The Lakers is a better story when it comes to that. Do you see? I was mainly watching Get Up because I've been trying to veer away from First Take recently. I just got burned out on it. Get Up is more fun.
I love it.
Yeah, no, but I don't like First Take. I just sometimes, like I said, that's why I like this show. I like putting some fun stuff in there.
It's fun. It is fun. We're having fun.
First Takes people just yelling at each other, except for those rare occasions where Stephen A says vibrate several times. And
Jesus, a little bit uncomfortable hearing that, but what are you going to do?
Not me. I was cracking up, dude. I was laughing my ass.
I can only imagine.
Oh, I was like in disbelief. I'm like, oh, wow. Okay. I was like seeing Molly's face, just like, that's right. Let's put your phone on silent, damn it. All right. How hard is that? Hey, either way.
I feel like that's something that you would say to me since I constantly work.
Yeah, because if you want to do a podcast, you can wait an hour. It's all good.
I like doing everything.
You're the most ADHD kid I've ever met, and I'm talking about this.
Dude, I do.
It's coming from me. You can just we're talking about sports, damn it. You can put that damn thing. Hey, all right. So no, the Lakers are the thing, because here's the thing that also stood out: Anthony Davis's poor play in the second half because he shrinks. And what makes that even more paramount to the situation is LeBron only played 29 minutes. And that's the lowest he is. I think he's like not ever played, but without injury ever played probably. And what they're trying to Darvin Ham, the coach Darvin Ham, he said that's going to be a consistent, like he's going to be playing less minutes. But and I get that. In theory, it's because of his age.
Yeah, exactly.
38 years old, 21st year in the league. But at the same time, if he's handing the keys over to AD, and AD's got this extension, and if he continues to do what he does, he picks on crappy teams but plays like crap against good teams, then he's going to have to play teams like the Nuggets again. I mean, he might get away with it with the Warriors. The only reason they beat the Warriors is because they had size on the Warriors and they had depth. I mean, but man, they better hope the Warriors don't trade to get size, because then they're going to be a problem too for them. So
yeah, I agree.
So I mean, I couldn't even tell you who the Lakers' backup center is.
Backup center? Yeah, I have no idea, to be honest.
I know Hachimura. He's not a center. He's like a power. He's a 3 or 4. Austin Reeves only played like 27 minutes last night. Maybe less.
It's a weird little vibe there.
Yeah, I guess it's one game. It's all one game. So I mean, but what I took
That's the thing is like I mean, we have to realize it's just the start of the season.
Well, the Lakers just confirmed. I already had that thought about the Lakers before it came in. I think everyone, because they overachieved last year. Yeah, they overachieved. Their team, they got exposed by the better team, and they got exposed last night. The same. I think what I took away from last night wasn't about the Lakers. It was about the Nuggets, and it wasn't like a new statement. It was, the only statement is we are who you thought we were. We are who we were, and we still are.
The fucking Bears coach. They were who we thought they were.
I was just thinking the Cardinals coach. Yeah,
Cardinals coach. Cardinals. Sorry,
Dennis Smith. Yeah, or Dennis Smith. Yeah. No, man. Yeah, it was they are who we thought they were, and we let them off the hook. Now say what the Lakers, they got all sorts. They're gonna fizz. Their issues are gonna fizzle. They might have a stretch and then they'll fizzle. They can't keep AD on the court. LeBron might get an injury. Who knows? We'll see. But Marvin Ham's a good coach, so we'll see.
I agree.
And the Sun. I mean, hey, and I think it's just the Nuggets. I think are still the team to beat in the whole league. Yeah, I don't know.
I don't understand it. I don't get it.
I don't know. Either way, well, I think we can both agree that the Nuggets are still reigning champs for a reason, and I think
100%.
And I don't think there's everyone that keeps saying, no offense, the Suns are ahead of them. Like, well, Suns haven't proven anything yet, so continuity kicks ass every time. They've been playing the same schedule, or they've been playing with the same roster, the championship team minus Caldwell Pope. So I don't see any, and they've replaced him too. So
yeah.
Well, I think it's safe to say we can move on to the other game that was the more anticipated game.
The Suns.
Don't do that. Dude, don't do that. Well, I was going to say the Warriors, but yeah, the Suns. The Warriors and Suns. So I just think it's fair to say that both teams did not play well last night.
No, it was kind of
at least offensively. Offensively, they did not play. Neither team played well last night.
I mean, defensively, no one played well either, to be honest. But
the shooting percentage on both sides, I think, was 30% or less. Although I will say, Kevon Looney played pretty well. Especially with Dre not in. And Chris Paul played okay, but Chris Paul's got to stop shooting threes, man. He's not a three shooter.
He's not a 3-point shooter. No, not at all. I agree.
He claimed back iron every single time. I was like, oh dear God. It's like even on the before Steph saved them. Well, technically, Kevon Looney saved him with a tip out to Steph, and then Steph did it was an absolute travel, but it was he never took one dribble and hopped in and then hopped out. But
yeah,
but if people get away, I blame James Harden.
Do you know what the best part of the game was last night?
No.
So in the third quarter, it was 62-48, and unfortunately, this is the unfortunate part. An old lady slipped in her floor seats. Yeah, she slipped in her floor seats, and we felt terrible. But she got up. And she gave the thumbs up as she was walking out, and she had a standing ovation, baby.
She had the thumbs up. She had her shaker.
Yeah, she was having a blast. Like, good for her. You know what?
They never said what happened to her. I thought that a player ran into her or something like that.
I think what happened was she just slipped on the floor. I think there may have been a wet spot or something, and she was walking back to her seat. She just fell.
Dude, that made her night though, because not only did she, like, the players kept coming up to her, and they were.
I know the players were clapping. Everybody was clapping, and then as soon as she did her shaker, it just went woo. That was fun.
Who was the commentator? He said, like, "Oh, they need to give her. Players need to give her some room." I'm like, "You kidding me? She's loving this right now. She's got players coming over and saying she's okay. She's got the team doctor.
Yeah.
She's got the training staff there, and then
exactly.
Then they took her to the locker room. I'm like, "Are you kidding me? She's having a blast right now." I mean, yeah, it sucks and it hurt, but I mean, she may have hurt a head.
Yeah, exactly.
You're gonna get hurt. That's the place to do it. You're at a basketball game where you got professional trainers. Those dudes
thousands of people.
Have we not learned anything from DeMar Hamlin from the Buffalo Bills? Like sports trainers and EMSs or EMTs are just like they're on their game, bro. I said sports ones.
Anyways,
but hey, good for the. But I would if I'm gonna slip and bust ass and have to get medical help.
Also, to say you're gonna want to get sports medicine, best people to be.
Yeah, I mean, I get to have like KD and Steph and Clay, all of them come up and say what's up to me. I'm like,
I know she probably didn't like appreciate that enough. So obviously, she probably wasn't thinking that.
It looked like she was kind of a big fan, though.
She was having fun.
I mean, hey, she took it like a champ, man. She took it like a champ. She got up.
She definitely did.
With her shaker, and I think she had I don't know if she had a jersey on, but she was. I will say this. I have this. All right. I'm glad you said that.
Okay.
I'm going to pivot a touch about this because I have a belief, and I do believe this. As cool as it is to have floor seats, I don't believe there should be floor seats. I think it is a stupid idea because if you're in bolted down seats underneath, or even if it's just taking the floor seats away, one, you're not sitting right next to the bench, which I wouldn't want anyway if I was a player or a coach. And two, yeah, again, it's cool, but then you also have on those seats, you have people that are like servers, waiters, not to say servers, but yeah, like servers, waiters, whatever.
They're servers.
Yeah, servers. They come. I hate that word, but it's true. Servers that come up. It's not servants, I guess. So, but it's servers that come up to you.
Oh, Jesus.
Well, I hate that term. Waiters, whatever. Servers. We'll say servers, but they come up to you and then they have to walk. There was a Hornets game, and I remember that she had beer. She busted ass holding beer, and the players actually helped her up, but she was on Shacking a Fool, and I'm like, well, this wouldn't happen.
Wait, was it the same one that LeBron James is knocked into like twice?
I don't know. I don't remember. But I just know that I don't remember actually. But I do. It may have been. But I just because then not only are you encroaching upon the floor, then the servers are encroaching upon even more on the floor.
Yeah.
So take away the floor seating and just make it one. Like, come on, one seat up.
It's probably not the best. Yeah, probably not the best.
Now on the baseline, that's different. Baseline, there's more room on the baseline, and if you're willing to have Shaquille O'Neal like back in the day fall on you, then that's on you. But it's just dangerous, though. That's my thing. All right, I had to get it out there.
I love it.
I mean, although there are some players in history that have jumped literally over the floor seats, which was really
Shaquille O'Neal.
He did. I was impressed.
Yeah.
I was very impressed. I've also seen Dwayne Wade do it. Although I've also seen Dwayne Wade jump up on the press stand and then fall off of it because he's old.
Oh, he did that in like his final year. Like he was trying to relive his like the one time he did it, and then he like fell.
And they spelled his name wrong, saying thank you instead of saying Dwayne. They said, what was it? Shit. It was like, Dywin or
Dywin or something.
Daywine.
Daywine.
Yeah, that was. Well, hey, Dwayne Wade, he handled it like a pro. He said,
he did.
He said, I guess I'm not as young as I used to be. That's why you're retiring, man. Yeah, there you go.
I think it was wasn't it when he put up like that game-winning running shot versus Golden State or something? Like it was a game he had no business winning at all. Like they had no business winning.
I have no idea, but I just remembered this. I just remember that where he just jumps up like whoop, just falls into the seats. Oh man, no. Either way, well, what did you take?
You know, it's
away?
crazy. I forgot Grant Williams is on Dallas now.
Oh, I did too. Wait, so what did you take away from the Suns last night?
Nothing's changed.
Yeah.
That's what I took away from the game last night that I took away was that we've got a lot of work to do. We still don't have the chemistry that we need. And the problem is it's kind of like what Kyrie had with Luka last year. They didn't have enough games together. Right now, Bradley Beal's still hurt, and it doesn't look like he's going to be coming back for a couple weeks. That's still putting down, and that's being generous. That's being generous because you never know when he'll actually come back.
Or if he'll stay back.
Yeah, but the thing is, the biggest issue with me is we finally started to get chemistry down with Chris Paul, which I didn't think Chris Paul was going to stay. I knew we were going to have to get rid of him. But we have finally had the big three last year. Supposedly the big four with Ayton, but that's bullshit. No, Ayton was never a big part of that. Sorry, not sorry.
No,
but
forget where he
you know, just trust me, I forget he's there, or he was there too.
Forget where he is now.
He's in Portland now.
Oh, he is? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We'll never
because we got Jurrasic. We got Jurrasic in trading for him.
Okay, so Jurrasic, I was going to say, who was their 5? So it's Jurrasic. Okay.
Jurrasic is, yeah. Okay. But my biggest takeaway is there's a lot of work that needs to be done. There's obviously a lot of work that needs to be done with Golden State too. They looked okay, but obviously you can't take away the most stuff from game one because it's game one. I mean, there's 81 more games to go.
I can take something away from. I think you covered the Suns really well. I can take a few things away from Golden State.
Okay.
Just from first glance.
Okay.
Steph's gonna be Steph. Obviously,
Steph gonna be Steph.
I think they actually still look. They didn't have drag. I mean, they don't have a full sample size, but they do. And there was even talk behind the scenes that they look revitalized this year because there's just no drama going into the season. And the expectations are not there, just like they had when they won the championship 2 years ago. But I was encouraged. If I'm a Warriors fan, I'm more of a Steph fan, not as much of a Warriors fan, but documented that. Same as I'm a Pat Mahomes fan, not a Chiefs fan. Well, it just makes me that kind of fan. But
exactly.
But what I did, I was encouraged by Chris Paul, not by his shooting. Well, not by his long range shooting. His mid range was still on point. He still had his mid range game, and his Chris Paul's. And I think what it takes a lot of pressure off of Steph for distributing. And he
doesn't have to be the main point guard anymore.
And you can see it. I think what they have to work out is once Drake comes back next game is on Friday, I should say, is they got to figure out the lineup because their lineup looks really confusing.
Why? Side note: why was he out?
I don't remember. It's just some sort of injury.
Okay.
It wasn't like a serious one. It was like a tweak. They just didn't want to aggravate it.
Makes sense.
But because they could start, they did small ball and they could put Clay in last night. And Kuminga played all right. Looney played great because he played good. I'm not gonna say great. He played good.
I was gonna say I don't think great, but good. Yeah.
He played his role. He's never going to be like the dude, but he played well. I mean, as long he needs to be the enforcer down low but they need size, man. That's going to be their undoing is Golden State, man. The new the new NFL these days is about offense, but now this year has been the lowest scoring it's been in a decade. So defense is taking over. In the NBA, it's somewhat similar. Like big men have gone down and went down for so long where it was all small ball. Now because of people like Embiid and Nicolo Ultra and Wembanyama. Well, Wembanyama is just a freak. And Giannis and Sabonis and et cetera. Well, I won't say AD because that's stupid. But you know what I'm saying? You need a big man now. That's why, and I'm glad the Hornets have Mark Williams because that really helps a lot. But the Warriors don't have anyone they don't have depth at all as big men. I mean, that's what I took away from the game. And Clay looked okay. I don't know if Clay's gonna. I mean, he's going to have his games. He's never been quite the same, but
No, he hasn't, but he's I don't know.
he's not bad. I mean, I'd take him on my team in a second, no doubt.
Oh, 100%.
But he has issues defending, and I don't know if he had. I can't remember if he had that or not beforehand.
He's not the same defender as he was.
I remember him being a decent defender, but yeah,
I remember him being a great defender.
yeah.
I remember it.
I think Steph's a better defender than he is at this point.
At this moment, yeah. At this point, I agree.
That's actually not a bad defender. That's actually okay. He's improved every year.
He's improved a lot.
Now, if he switches, then you're screwed.
Well, yeah.
That's what the Cleveland Cavaliers tried doing for years with LeBron. They try and do picks and screens, like get him on get him on LeBron, you know? Like that's why you had to have someone ready to have the roll, right? Or have like the switch ready. But yeah, that's what I took away from that game. That was the big one, though. You know,
I love it.
Yeah, but it's only one game, but I took that away from it. I still like the Warriors to be in the top 5 in the conference this year. Top 5.
I like that. I think top 5 is I think that's fair.
I think it'd be Nuggets. It would be Nuggets.
I got Nuggets, Suns, Clippers.
I'm still not sold on the Suns yet. I'm still like I want to see
I think
staying healthy. Yes.
Yeah.
But I don't know. That's tough.
So
Also, my sleeper is Oklahoma City. I really think they're going to be. I think they're going to be a top. They're going to be like number 4, probably. I think SGA is a beast. Sean Gilgeous-Alexander is a beast, and I think that Chet Holmgren is going to have a good year. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I think they're going to be good. That's just my opinion, at least. I don't know what I'm telling you that. I mean, I
think that.
Who's your 4? You said this. You said it's
I think Denver. I've got Denver. If I had to, do you want me to do? Or what are you doing? Top 4 and then a sleeper? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, sure. Why not? Top 4 and
so,
then sleeper. Sure. Why not?
My top 4 is Denver's number 1. I personally think that the Suns will either place 2 or 3, so I think that's interchangeable. But I'm going to. I think the Clippers are going to get in there. I think the Clippers. I think if they could be healthy, but that's the biggest issue every year for them is health.
Then the Suns are the same thing. It's like
exactly, yeah,
really good. I mean, but
yeah, my sleeper team of the West. I don't know if they're a sleeper team anymore because they're still pretty damn good. The Minnesota Timberwolves.
See, I'm sleeping on. You actually are forgetting someone. Sacramento Kings.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Ooh, that's fair.
And the Grizzlies once Ja comes back. And they got Marcus Smart now too. That's right. That's right. I pay attention. Kings got to be there. They have to be.
I don't even know what to say about that. Damn.
I know. I do my homework. Well, I'll tell you mine then. What's going on? The Jazz, I think. Now, I think this is how it finishes. I'm not saying who's going to win it. But I keep saying Jazz. I always say Jazz instead of Nuggets. Nuggets.
You do.
I know, which sucks because I hate the Jazz. You got Nuggets until anyone proves otherwise. It's like the Kansas City Chiefs. Until someone proves me otherwise, they're the best team.
Yeah.
So it's them. It's them. And I think the way it's going to wrap up, I think the Kings are going to get second. The way it's going to wrap up.
Dude, that's hard now because that's true. I think they will.
The Suns are going to get third if they stay. It's either going to be the Suns or the Clippers. It'll be interchangeable.
Yeah.
Unless the Warriors make a trade or one of the teams before them have injury issues, then I think Golden State moves up to 3. But assuming everyone stays healthy, which is it's a reach, but
it's true. All right, I've got a few minutes left, so let's do the East too. I want to do the East side too. I want to hear your picks on the East side.
All right, let's do East, and I'll ask you a trivia question. How about that?
Okay. So my East, I've got Milwaukee and Boston. Those are interchangeable. We'll see how that goes. I think that Boston is better than Milwaukee in a sense, but I'm really curious to see how Dame Dalla does because we love Dame Dalla.
Dame. His name is Dame Time, bro. Not Dame Dalla. What the hell is that?
Dame Dalla is his rap name.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna call him his rap name.
I am calling him Dame Dalla. Dame Dalla. But then I think the Knicks are going to be in 4th place, and I think Cleveland is going to be in 3rd place. That is my top 4. The sleeping team I have in the East. You know what? I'm going to go. I don't know how to take this one. I'm going to go Orlando. I think they're. I don't know.
Huevos Rancheros is really good. So I mean,
he is. He's very good, and they got Cole Anthony.
Yeah, Carolina, man. There you go.
He's
good too. You're right. He's good. All right. Well, that's good. I'm not getting that. All right. Quickly on my East, it's easy. It's going to be Milwaukee, Boston. That's not interchangeable. That's just who I'm saying. I think Milwaukee.
Yeah.
I think they're better. Milwaukee, Boston, New York, Knicks, I should say. Well, I guess you know what I mean. Knicks.
Stephen A.
Yeah. And then Cleveland.
Okay.
Just because Donovan Mitchell and Jared Allen.
Just official assassin, man. He's just an assassin.
And Garland are just really fucking good. Yeah. Garland is.
I forget about Garland.
But Jared Allen's not going to play for a while, I don't think. I think he's injured or something like that.
Is he?
I think so. But even without that, I mean, Donovan Mitchell solves a lot of things. And so does Darius Garland. Yeah, and then sleeper, I mean, I can't go against the team that just won tonight. I got to go with the QC Hornets, man. That's the sleeper.
All right. I feel that, actually. I feel that.
We're going to make our way up, bro. I mean, we got one of the best backcourts in the NBA. I don't know what to tell you.
Do you think that they are a playoff team or a play-in team?
Playoff team.
I want to say I think they could possibly do it.
They'll make it to the playoffs and then they'll get bounced first round.
I mean, it's possible, but
You know what? We're talking about if they stay on the court, all of them, which is
all of them healthy, yeah.
Healthy and legally. So then I got them. Hey, I think we're solid as hell, man. As long as we stay on there. Plus,
I think so too.
Plus, once Brandon Miller starts getting acclimated to his environment, I think we got it. All right. Before we bounce, let's do 2 quick things of business. How much time you got?
I have 3 minutes. Literally. No joke. Because my chicken's in the oven.
30 minutes. Nice.
3.
All right. I'll tell you what. I'll do this quick one. Right. I'll do this quick one, and then you tell me what the most impressive thing is, and you can bounce off, and I'll finish it up.
All right. Sounds good to me.
All right. Timer on this one. Okay. So the question I'm going to ask, since we did so much NBA today, okay. I feel like I should give you a football one just to keep us honest here. All right. So who was the leading passer, or who's the leading passer in yards to this point in this season in the NBA, in the NFL this year? It's as recent as you can get.
Shit, I have not been paying attention that much.
Leading in yards. I mean, yards.
Like total?
Well, passing yards in general.
Passing. Shit. I want to say.
It's really not hard, actually. You don't even have to watch.
Pat Mahomes?
No. Tua Tagovailoa.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Tua.
Yeah, you should be sorry. All right.
I know, damn.
He has a guy who's on track to have 2,000 yards this season. All right. Well, give me your what's the most impressive thing you saw this week?
My most impressive thing that I have seen this week is I haven't seen the highlights of the Hornets yet, so I can't say I have seen those yet, so I can't make that it. But Suns played, and the most impressive thing, embrace the chaos, Arizona. We're going to the World Series. First time in 22 years. We've only been once, and we've only won once. Let's make it. We've been twice now, and we won twice.
I'll go ahead and say mine real quick so we can wrap up after this. Here's mine. If anyone watched it, and I think we mentioned it the other day or yesterday or whatever, 2 days ago, the pancake block, whatever, in the Baltimore Ravens game when running in, the dude took him out to the freaking.
Just keeps going.
He took him out to the He took him out. Of the stadium. He's like, he needs to go to his car. Take him to his car.
He needs some milk.
Did anyone got any orange slices?
Oh my god, that was classic. It really was.
That cracks me the hell up, man. I love that. I love it. Oh man. Well, on that note, we're gonna wrap this sucker up. Put a bow on it. Hey, right at 1 hour. There you go. We're gonna.
There you go. Perfect.
Everyone enjoy your week. Well, we'll probably be back before the end of the week, but enjoy the games tonight. Enjoy your day tomorrow, and everyone stay safe. Much love, and
shout out NBA. They're back, baby. We're back, baby.
It's arguably the best week of sports, best month of
sports. Best time of the year.
All right. Hey, take it easy, y'all. Love y'all. Much